Hey, this is Scott. Today we're gonna do. I recorded some sister matches, so I can make a sister video finally. I haven't made a sister video in a while, and I know there's some of you players out there. So this one's for you. I think this one's sisters, right? Oh, let me check this one real quick. Oh, this is a sister one too. Okay. So we can do a few of them. Okay. Okay, I haven't played sisters in a while, so I accidentally I clicked this. These are the same price, so I thought for sure I wanted 2 missionaries. I didn't want 2 servitors. You should never buy 2 servitors unless you're using the demolish skill or sabotage or whatever it's called. So barracks opening. You pretty much have to do the barracks opening with sisters. There's no real other opening you can really do. He's doing a vehicle opening. Dark Elder, you can do vehicle or troops. He's doing a vehicle opening. Pretty risky because you can get rushed. So it's a pretty risky thing to do. Okay, I am doing the demolish thing. Okay. Targeting this, so you can't make command squad. I think he actually deletes this building. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he deletes it. Because this required my complete control or complete focus, I don't have these microed right now. I dropped this turret as a to protect my builders. These builders are 75 points each, and I dropped this. And here's some bad pathing. Some really bad pathing right here. Here's me trying to kill his builders. So far I slowed down his command squad by what is it, 2 minutes probably. So this should give me an advantage in Fury. And then here's the Hellions causing trouble. Yeah, the thing about Imperial Guard is you really can't harass them. And I delete the turret because I wasn't using it. Here's my mistake. I should have made a generator or a sister squad. So, oh, I must have did it now. Yeah, I did all this to give myself an advantage, and I never really took advantage of this. So I think I killed 1 tech priest, and I did kill the command squad right there. And I don't think I actually destroyed this. I think he canceled it. So no real advantage there. Oh, and this guy got I think that he picked Imperial Guard, or this guy picked Imperial Guard, and this guy picked random. So bad luck there. Reaver jet bikes are pretty bad until you get the first upgrade. The upgrades are nuts. Reaver jet bikes with 1 upgrade are like twice as better, or twice as good. So you really need the river jet bike upgrade to make them good. I had to run away from this fight. So in theory, I should have an advantage over Imperial Guard because of what I did. But I was so focused that I didn't really take advantage of it. So that's my bad.
From the lighting and the tempest, Emperor did
I do have 2 points, I have 3 points capped. He has almost 3 points capped. So we're similar at least. There's not a whole lot you can do here. Yeah, the thing about Imperial Guard is you really can't hurt him right now. Oh, there's another tech priest down. Yeah, if you, that's the answer to the jet bikes, is you punch them. If you punch them, you do well. I totally forgot about this. I saw this green dot and I thought I captured it, and instead it was my missionary. So that was my bad. So 68 to 20.
Look out! Here they come!
I do have a slightly higher economy, but not huge. He has 92 to 20. 62 to 20. So we all have around the same amount of economy. Even though I did that, I tried to slow him down. Right now I have pretty much nothing to deal with his guardsmen. So he's helping me out right here, which is nice. You could have pressured guard over here, but he chose not to. Guard is level 2 now. Guard, level 2 guard is really scary. Level 1 guard isn't that big of a deal, but level 2 guard is pretty scary. And here I wasn't really micromanaging, or I would have sent the candidates somewhere else. Having 3 squads attack this listening post isn't worth it. It's not a good idea. So yeah, it's better to attack this instead of attacking this. Sisters really struggle against Imperial Guard until they get the fire grenade. I think when they get the fire grenade, that's when they start to do better. Does he have any upgrades? No. Okay, guardsmen have no upgrades. Did get the decap, so that's nice. Big fight over here. Do he has the upgrades? Nope. Oh, he might have the damage upgrade, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, if he's level 2, he should be able to stun one of them. Oh yeah, he beeped. He kept telling me to look over here. He did that signal thing, and I kept trying to figure out what he was talking about. So he was able to capture this with his Hellions, which is impressive because this guy could have captured it, or this guy could have captured it, but neither of them did, which is interesting. They both forgot. Mandrake's trying to sneak into his base. So far, oh, he doesn't even have the invisibility. Yeah, just normal mandrakes. Here, again, I wasn't really microing. I was too focused on, oh, decap on the relic. That's actually pretty huge. Decapping the relic is always huge. Oh, did the morale thing. If Guardsman's level 2, all he really had to do was make one Hellhound. I think one Hellhound would have just killed everything. That's all he had to do was make one Hellhound, and he would have won. Or maybe not one, because yeah, you can make Scourges. So the Hellhound would have killed all this, but Scourges. What's this over here? Oh, he's got like a little. That's nice. I like that. That's what? 100, 170. That's like 600 resources right here. It's pretty risky. He was able to actually. Oh, he actually captured it. What's funny is I think they both have the scan. He's got the scan. Yeah, he's got the scan too. So they both have the scan, and this still went unnoticed, which is interesting. Oh, I think I finally noticed. It took me 10 minutes to notice it. So yeah, I'm not the best sister player, even though I make videos a lot. And I'm not even sure how I can see him. I guess this shows me he's over here. Losing the priest is pretty big. I like that he went Commissar instead of Slager. Yeah, I made a emulator because, you know, Guardsman, low morale, emulator does high morale damage. But as soon as I made it, he made this. And I watched this video again. Like the second I made this, he made this, which is frustrating. I made something that countered his army, and he made something that countered my tank. So that's really frustrating. Scourges counter. That's a shame. The Chimera counters the jet bikes, and the Scourges counters the Chimera. Oh, he does have the upgrades. Okay, these are upgraded. Yeah, this is exactly how you play Dark Foundry, Dark Elder. I know it doesn't look interesting, but yeah, that's how I would say that's how you do it. I did get the faith in the Confessor. You did get the priest though. I don't like having the priest on here. I'd rather have him punch stuff. The priest's melee damage is pretty massive. So I'd rather have the priest just punch stuff. That's just me. Like the priest could come in here and shut this squad down. Making plasma pistols. Not a bad idea, but I don't know. It's not a bad idea, but I think the grenades would be better. Plasma does more damage, but the grenade stun is pretty massive. But yeah, honestly, this guy plays Dark Elder the same way I do, so good for him. Oh, he's even capping these. Man, that's funny. Double priests. Double priests and guardsman upgrades is actually really expensive. So yeah, this is actually a pretty scary army right now. I think our armies are equal, but he has the range on me. That's the one thing about sisters is they lose in range. I don't think they have a single range increase in their whole reliquary. Or not the reliquary, where is it? I don't even have the other one, do I? The armory. I don't think I have the armory. If you put sisters, I really do think you should make the reliquary pretty much every time. It's every upgrade in this thing is pretty useful. Even the missionary upgrade. The missionary upgrade is pretty good. I like missionaries a lot. It's just you really need faith from the work, and it's hard buying missionaries, buying faith. And in order to get faith, you kind of need Celestians, because Celestians gather faith pretty quickly. So I like missionaries. They're more like a late game thing. Here comes this massive guard army. And here comes the Exorcist. The Exorcist should counter the Guardsmen for a while. I do respect this guy a lot for not quitting. It's 2v1 right now. I respect that, even though I respect that he has like 0 map control. This guy has 0 map control. I'll even put the homunculus on the succubus. That's what I do, and that's what I recommend. You should put the homunculus on the succubus. The homunculus actually does really good melee damage. It's just when you buy him, he's always in range stance. Yeah, so respect to this guy. He's still trying. He should really garrison his troops. If he garrison his troops, all of this will be dead. He's still level 2. Yeah, I think as guard, you really do want to go to level 3 as quickly as possible, because level 3 guard is just insanely powerful. Between the priests, the Caspians, even the Marauder Bomber. The Marauder Bomber is pretty useful. Like, he could Marauder Bomber and destroy all this. Or even this. You can Marauder Bomber all this. So yeah, I like level 3 guard is something else. I do think the Marauder Bomber should get a price decrease. It's good, but it's not that good. I do like this second HQ. I respect that. I can't believe he was able to make this and all this. This is a very expensive tier 2. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is a pretty expensive tier 2. And now Dark Elder has complete map control. Once you get complete map control, it's basically game over. Even if you hit tier 4, if you have complete map control, you're just gonna lose. Okay, I see. So he killed off his units on purpose. Probably to open up some space. That's honestly one thing I do with Dark Elder, is I would kill off my own units to make space. So killing off your own units as Dark Elder is actually a legit thing to do. You should really garrison. That's my only issue with this fight. If you garrisoned, it'd be like super easy. Yeah, you can send in the tech priest to melee. You can send the priest to melee. And with all these melee units, I wouldn't be able to shoot. And then the turrets would kill my army. So yeah, I can't really attack right now because the tech priest would just stop me from attacking. And I got a death cult over here. I made this just so he couldn't take this point. I knew if he could take this point, he could go into my base. So I made her. And death cult assassins are actually pretty cheap. They're like 150 resources, which is actually pretty cheap, and they can one-shot like anything. So death cult assassins are pretty nice. I mean, they can't kill vehicles, but anything that's not a vehicle, better watch out. Oh yeah, and now I'm getting the slag depots. And I think I am going, yeah. Here's the Living Saint. I really need the Living Saint just to absorb the melee damage. Yeah, I respect this guy. He gets bullied like non-stop, and he's still in it. Is he going level 3? Nope. Heavy. I love this. I love this. Heavy weapon team, and this building is guarding it, and this HQ is guarding it. This is a great spot for a heavy weapons team. So yeah, this guy got his butt kicked, but and Dark Elder did most of the work, but and the other guardsman guy said GG. So the guy we beat around the 6-minute mark, he watched the whole thing. So yeah, not a lot of sister action in that one, but there you go. I didn't focus on army because he countered it with the grenades. Sisters are crazy powerful, but they kind of lose to grenade spam. So that's a standard 2v2. Now I did record this one a little bit ago. This is a sister quick start. I don't think I have any sister quick starts on my channel, so I think this should be the first one. And it's basically one of everything: Sister, Eldar, Space Marine, Imperial Guard, Orcs, a little bit of everything. And I got super lucky with my spawn. I'll tell you now, I'm not a good player. And these guys here teleport like over here and attack this guy. If I was over here, I would not know how to handle that. I do not know how to handle just instant teleport. It's super hard to deal with. Every time I lose the sisters is because someone was really aggressive at the start, or they made a huge army before they attacked. And that's the only time I ever lost the sisters. So using that experience, I went super aggressive. I captured this point instead of these. It is quick start, so these don't really matter. I do need faith. So these are important for faith. But yeah, my plan was to do this basically. See, everyone's doing their thing. Work will be level 3 in a couple minutes. Just a standard. See, this here, not very interesting. If I click this button over here, look at all that. Look at all that. And this Imperial Guard guy, I respect him. He definitely knows what he's doing. He really, really, really knows what he's doing. I respect him. Yeah, this Imperial Guard guy definitely knew what he was doing. He's a good player.
From the lighting and the tempest.
I just put some turrets down just to give us an edge. I'm trying to deny the relic. If you can deny the relic, that's pretty good. I basically give up my entire army just to deny this relic. And it's a quick start, so I'm buying all the upgrades. Normally in standard you buy one upgrade or two, but in quick start you can just buy all of them. See, if I had the missionary right now, oh no, I was gonna say if I had the missionary I could heal him, but I don't have the missionary right now. But yeah, if you can control the middle, that's pretty huge. Oh yeah, and I do have a missionary over here, but I totally forgot about him for like 10 minutes. And here's what I mean. This whole army teleported, and it's extremely difficult to handle. This guy's way of handling it was not leaving his base. So respect to him, he just knew he was going to get attacked. And here's me trying to rush whoever was over here, which was unfortunately Eldar. If this was the other players, I could have done more damage. But oh well. If I had the missionary, this would have been a lot different. But because I didn't have a missionary, I couldn't see any of this stuff. So yeah, Space Marines barely win this fight. And I come over there to help out. I think I get like 4 kills. Yeah, I got the upgraded melee and the upgraded long range. So good luck with cannons. Eldar versus Tau. I'm surprised these crews survived. Usually they get ripped apart by Dark Reapers. And there is an enemy over here. I'm not sure what he's... Oh, Space Marines. Yeah, I'm not sure why he waited so long.
Emperor, do not forsake me.
My army gets slaughtered here because I didn't know this guy had grenades. He must have the range increase, which doesn't take long to research. So yeah, I'm guessing he has the range upgrade. And I think I was the only one to make turrets, so props. Unless you count these as turrets. So yeah, it's hard to tell. First vehicle of the game, right, ready forward. I threw my army in here because I thought the fire grenades would, I didn't see the fire warriors. I thought, oh, fire grenades, this should be easy. This is a massive amount of damage, by the way. Just like, yeah, this is hard for anyone. I'm surprised my sisters survived for so long. This is a massive amounts of firepower. And then you got the Basilisk too. This is a crazy offense. But what's great about Quick Start is the moment big fights like these start happening, you can just as soon as your army dies, you can just instantly make a new army. So that's what's great about Quick Start. I saw these in the corner of my eye over here, so I clicked on the upgrade button. They don't. I don't think they kill anything. But they did slow them down enough to lower their health to a good degree. And there was this Elder Storm, which is annoying. I went into this fight thinking I had faith, but I only had 8. I need 60 for the Touch of the Emperor. And I think this is a Storm Boy harass. Yeah, this is like a orc. Really, the Fight Obama should be shooting these, but it's whatever. This building here is actually really tanky, so seeing it go down so quick is surprising. Yeah, so Guardsman, Tau, and Eldar all in one area. Here I try to make a defense. I had to put them in stand ground stance because they kept moving forward for some reason. And I forgot to attach my Confessor. So my Confessor is just kind of dangling there. This is important later because my Confessor just beelines it to the front lines and just dies. If I would have attached him, he would have survived for sure. Whirlwinds are nuts, so I expect them to do high damage to everything. Whirlwinds probably do the highest amount of damage in the game. Knobs are extremely tanky, so that's why they're not dying right away. But yeah, Whirlwinds are nuts. Killing a Knob in 3 shots is actually impressive. For a Predator, it takes like forever. It takes forever for a Predator to kill a Knob. Yeah, our only real way of dealing with this was artillery. There was no real way for us to deal with it. And I did that blind ability, but I don't think it reached over here. But then again, I was so busy on making an army that I wasn't really looking over there. I was so focused on making an army, I wasn't looking over here. I was looking over here. Yeah, Space Marines has a hard time dealing with spam. Guardsmen helping out. You can't ignore guard. Those grenades do high damage to everything. So them ignoring guard was a mistake. I'm surprised we're surviving for so long, but this is basically artillery. So it's 4 artillery versus spam. Yeah, the Whirlwind is nuts. I bet they have the health upgrade, and the Whirlwind kills them in 2 shots. Which is kind of nuts to think about. This is hard for anyone to deal with. So this is a pretty massive fight. Even got the Tau drones in here. Really, Eldar and Orcs should run away. This is just way too much firepower. And you got Space Marine harass. So Space Marine harass, Eldar harass, and a big old fight in the middle. These things are nuts. Pentium engines, they just melt everything. But also broadsides, they melt everything too. So this is just a fight of things that just melt each other. Yeah, I've been saying for a while the Basilisk isn't very good because its damage is crap. But the Basilisk stun actually made it so I can't attack. So I guess the damage isn't great, but the stun is pretty noticeable. I mean, being able to stun a unit for 2 seconds is pretty massive. And here's Space Marines trying to destroy this, but I think there's still a base here. He puts his Librarian over here, but I think there is a base over here. It is Eldar, so Eldar is weird like that. Oh yeah, I wanted to fight these guys on normal, not quick start. One, because I couldn't get... I knew before the fight started that I couldn't get maximum faith. You just can't without map control. And it's really hard for sisters to have map... Sisters struggle with map control, honestly. And Living Saint, you should always use the Living Saint as a shield. That's really her only purpose. So yeah, just too much army. And I didn't get the upgrades. But yeah, you should always use the Living Saint as a shield. Living Saint died. This is her second life. Yeah, sisters and orcs, it's just pure artillery. So it's really hard for anyone to handle. Yeah, this knockdown is pretty severe. Yeah, so every corner of the map, just a massive fight. My Living Saint finally died. Yeah, it's hard to win with sisters because they just get outranged. Oh, and even in quick start, I don't get the image fire. I know the image fire makes the Celestians like twice as hard to kill, but it was just too expensive. 75 points to make your squad a lot harder to kill just didn't seem worth it to me. I mean, I might have won the game, but who knows? It's really hard to tell. I pretty much never make the image fire, but I know it's pretty good. I think the image fire has Terminator armor, which is nice. Celestians fully maxed out are Terminator level, which is pretty good. Yeah, this is my bad luck. I tried to engage in just a massive army. I don't think I smited once yet because my professor kept dying instantly. Yeah, so basically my army, I think my army died more than anybody else's. Anytime I tried to fight, they just died instantly. I guess for sisters, you really have to warm them up before you go in. Big fight over here. There's also a big fight over in that middle area. Warp Spider is fully maxed out, like one-shot everything. So I expect Warp Spiders to just melt everything. Warp Spiders even melt Terminators. So I really expect just oh, here's this fun part. I finally got enough faith to activate Emperor's Touch, and this thing just melts. And that was my favorite moment. Sisters suck at fighting people, but they're great at fighting vehicles. So here's Emperor's Touch. The Emperor's Touch is actually doing more damage than the melt does, if you notice. So that's like, what, 8 seconds? Kill the Baneblade in 8 seconds with 3 squads and some level 4 units. So that's pretty good. That was a moment I was proud of. And I did that on purpose to scare them. Like, hey, I can kill your Baneblade in 8 seconds. You probably shouldn't make it. So that was my thing. I don't know how he got. Oh no, it's his base. I was gonna say I don't know how he teleported this. There's so many. Was this Space Marine? Yeah, they're both the same color. I thought this was my ally. Wow, Eldar really struggles against turrets. Yeah. Oh, Librarian's here, so I guess this is destroyed. And there's Tau over here. I still don't know how they got over here without us knowing. My Living Saint, I think, dies here. But yeah, you should always use the Living Saint as a shield. That's what I think that's what she's meant for. And it worked. I used Living Saint as a shield. Respect for Chief for microing this army. He didn't have to micro it, but he did. And I noticed these guys, so I clicked on my Confessor and right-clicked over here. Living Saint survives with 20 health. Nope, nope, she's finally down. I don't know if she'll revive. Oh, yep, she did revive. Okay, cool. She has a similar animation when she dies. It was hard to tell. Pantheon Engine is a beast. It does well against anything. My only problem with the Pantheon Engine is I couldn't make them fast enough. Like I knew I should make them, but I couldn't click on the button fast enough, and by the time I made them, they always died. So I would have made them faster. That would have been pretty great. And there's a big sister fight over here. Yeah, it was just really hard to keep my Celestians alive. It was just really, really difficult. I'm not the best sister player. I will say that much. And we did a good job. Oh, they did capture the relic. I was gonna say we did a pretty good job of denying them the relic. We did deny this relic, I think. And this is Nova, I guess. Oh, I moved my Exorcist up. And I used that blind ability on the Fire Warriors. The blind ability is actually pretty massive. It's like they lose morale, but they don't. And I had enough faith for the Confessor stun, so I just went ahead and used it. Knowing my luck, the Confessor was gonna die any second. So I was like, might as well Confessor stun. And RTX is still in the game after losing everything like 3 times. So good for him. Avatar says he needs power, and I know Avatar is a really good player. So I gave him 2,000 power. I figured 2,000 power would be enough for something. Yeah, these Basilisks, I don't think it got any kills, but it slowed us down to the point where it really... We should have won a long time ago, but these basilisks slowed us down so much that we couldn't really do a whole lot. See, I know the smite does 200 damage, and it wasn't even enough to kill a Dark Reaper. So that goes to show you how much health they have. And a Whirlwind kills a Dark Reaper in 2 hits. So Whirlwind must do 300 damage or so per hit. I think the Basilisk does about 60 damage per hit. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Basilisk does 60 damage. And the Whirlwind does 300. And these Fire Prisms are surprisingly useless. They're great for... Fire Prisms are great anti-vehicle, but these Fire Prisms are just useless in this kind of fight. And here they are tied up, just doing nothing. And I do like this Mad Doc Bomb. The Mad Doc Bomb got a lot of kills. Respect for using the Mad Doc Bomb on quick start. Yeah, this guy's been level 3 since like the 5-minute mark, and I don't see a huge orc army. You expect, you know, orcs, you expect a massive army. So, oh well. Nice skull probe. Yeah, RTX won't leave this area. Good for distraction, I guess. Yeah, looted Demon Russes versus Baneblade, so that's cool. Oh, and I moved my Exorcist up again. The Exorcist dies to anything, so it's really risky moving him up. And here I am sending my whole army to help out, which might have not have been smart, but who knows. Oh, and I finally noticed after 20 minutes that my vehicle cap was at 8 the whole time. So I was like, I guess I'll make emulators. Emulators, they're not great, but it was either emulators or Lightning Hawks. And Lightning Hawks are awful. Like, I know just from 1v1s that Lightning Hawks are awful. I knew Sisters would take forever to kill this, so I decided to skip it. Sisters specializes in destroying buildings and vehicles. That's like their thing. So I ignored the Avatar. Respect to the Avatar though, he killed 3 Wraith Lords. So that's pretty impressive. So yeah, Sisters specialize in taking out buildings and vehicles. So I tried to ignore the army. If I had a missionary in here, it'd be a lot easier. The missionary could heal everybody. So yeah, if I can do this fight over again, I would make more missionaries. But it's kind of hard to tell, because you can either have 2 missionaries or 1 Celestians. So you gotta debate what's better. 2 healers or a Celestian. So hard to tell. And I did make an image fire on that 1 squad. Yeah, the image of fire's durability is pretty insane. But yeah, I knew these guys would do most of the damage, so I just went on full building cleanup. And here's this. Yeah, as soon as my army dies, I can just make a new army. So I put one squad over here to help with vehicles. I'm so used to not getting the multi-melta, because multi-melta is so expensive. Like the melta gun is really cheap, so I never get the multi-melta because it's just too expensive. Yeah, if all this Imperial Guard, Eldar, and Tau stuff over here, I couldn't tell whose base this was. I think this was actually Tau's base, but there was so much stuff over here you couldn't really tell. Yeah, even with just a couple meltas, these buildings go down pretty quick. So yeah, this wasn't even full power sisters. This was like not even close to full power sisters. I wanted to use the Canada's Angel ability, but I just could not get enough faith to do it. I really wanted to use that ability because it just, those angels like one-shot anything, and they don't take any damage. It's like having 5 priests. So yeah. And then there's this massive fight over here, but I don't think there's actually any army. So these green ones win pretty easily. Yeah, it's like a full green army versus nothing really. And then you got Imperial Guard being Imperial Guard. Really, you should have a bigger army. That's my biggest complaint. They really should have a bigger army. Like, this makes sense. Like five squads. Yeah, that makes sense for Space Marines. Like, this should be bigger. I don't know. I feel like all these armies should be bigger. I know this is a sisters quick start with not a lot of sister action, but I mean, this is a real quick start between good players. So there you go. Sisters. I guess the best way to play sisters is just to make a wall, like Tau. That's not a fun way to do it, but I don't know. I guess in quick start, sisters is more of a support race. Now sisters do crazy high damage, but compared to Eldar, it's just no comparison. Eldar's damage is ridiculous. So yeah, this is a fire prism, and it couldn't even kill my immolators for some reason. And they don't have any. I'm pretty sure they don't have the armor upgrade, or maybe they do. I don't. Oh, yeah. Actually, it looks like they do have the armor upgrade, because 3,000 for a tank is pretty high. So I don't know. Maybe they do have the armor upgrade. Yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, they do have the. This is normally 1,600, and it's 2,100. I think that's the one. So yeah, definitely have the health upgrade. It's a very minor health upgrade, but
We have taken the
yeah.
target.
Yeah, big fight here. Even if we lost this fight, they couldn't really leave their base, because we would just be making units constantly. So it doesn't even matter if we win or lose this fight. But yeah, Living Saint is a shield. So yeah. Everybody's using their abilities at the same time. Looks like the Grey Knights are using the Grey Knight ability on the Grey Knights. They're both getting Grey Knighted. Baneblade is still alive after getting hit by these two at the same time. I try to smite these guardsmen. Looks like I kill everybody but this guy. Props to this guy for surviving the smite. So yeah, I'm not the best sister player. Even in this big final fight, I only had 3 squads. And these 3 squads weren't even, like, fully upgraded. So yeah, I gotta work on my sisters. It's not great. And I think that's it. Oh, spoiler warning. The guardsman ends up getting the most kills. He gets like 800 kills, which is very respectable. See, they kill this turret in like 2 seconds. So, and they're not even fully upgraded. That's without the Confessor. I think that's without the Melta upgrade. So yeah, Sisters' damage to buildings is ridiculous. You can't really base trade with Sisters. Their building damage is just too high. Alright, that was a Sister quick start. Not a lot of Sister action, but the Exorcist was going off like the whole time. So I mean, the Exorcist did do a lot, if that interested you. So yeah, Eldar highest score, no surprise there. Everybody did really well. I don't think anybody was random. I think everybody picked their main and just went for it. I picked Sisters just for variety. I wanted to be unique. You know, there's 9 factions in the game, and there's 3 Space Marine players, so yeah. Yeah. Or 2 Space Marine players, my bad. Alright, but yeah, that was, I got more Sister videos I can make. That's just an easy one for me to talk over. Alright, if you enjoyed that one, that's it for this one.